Yeah. My bad on earlier for like the reschedule. I just got caught up.
You're good, man. You're good.
But yeah, now that we're here, I'm just gonna ask you a couple of questions before we start,
Go for it.
and from there, we'll start. But like, yeah, number one would be probably just how long you've been playing the game for, how much experience you have playing.
Hold up. Let me check my title, actually. I think I'm at 4 years now? Yeah. 4 years, and I don't know, I swapped from Xbox, so around 2,000 hours, I'd say.
All right, and like, what rank are you right now?
Hard stuck 2,200.
I mean, it's good, but like not the hard stuff part, but like 2,200 is fine. It's really. All right, and number three would just be like what character you main right now, if you main a character.
You know, I don't know. Recently, I've been going in between Caspian, Mirage, and Chong, but right now it's Caspian.
Okay. Do you struggle against anything specific or any weaknesses?
Boots and cannon, 100%. Boots, I've just still too new for me, but
Yeah.
I've never really been able to deal with cannon effectively.
Yeah, it'd have to be 250 PM if that's fine. Good try on that, Reed. Good spot dodge, good punish. Oh, could have landing caught there. You can't hear me, by the way. I gotta mention when I'm muted, just so people don't freak out. DC's just going crazy right now. That's an opportunity to look for an end light. Good read from the other guy. Okay, struggling to kill here. Which is typical guitar things. I mean, people don't kill consistently with guitars that efficiently. He's moving too much. There's so many hits. Nice. That read was really good. Good. His reads are really good. He's going crazy. Yeah, he's reading the hell out of him. Right now it's super slow though, because he has to kill. He's just moving too much there. He's not spacing himself, he's just moving. Like right here, there's so many side take opportunities.
Damn, I like hard.
Damn. Good on big damage. Side sig that. It's alright. Side sig. Unlucky. Damn, he's really struggling.
Wow,
Dang, I killed. It's alright. Before we actually look at it, what do you feel like went wrong in this match? Is there anything at the top of your head that like actually popped out for you? Like just to see it from your perspective.
It was really hard for me to like get like actually get an attack on him. I don't know. I
Yeah,
felt
yeah.
like movement was getting punished a lot.
Okay. Okay, that actually is helpful because like I'll tell you exactly what you're trying to get at without actually knowing what it is. So
All right.
you'll end up doing a lot of unnecessary movement in the neutral against like a lot of your opponents, and it puts you in a bad position to attack from. Like it puts you in just, you won't be able to time your attacks very well if you're moving that much. So I'll show you an example. It's not here yet really, but I mean here is, I mean I guess here you can say it's an example, but this is not an example I want to look at specifically. Right here you have the position to play, like to punish him. Yeah, okay, so like you have side light right here. If you don't jump, you have dash side light, you have just side light in itself. You have side light, you have the ability to maybe get an end light off. You have like maybe you can D-light him. But basically you have a lot of threat here. Like being on the ground right here is side light range. Yeah. So once you put yourself in this position, there's literally nothing you can do against axe D-light right here except dodge. So you want to focus on keeping more of a side light position rather than putting yourself in a dash jump like this, because literally as soon as you dash jump, that instantly gives up positioning. If he dashed here right through you, it would work. Like he can go under you right here, unless you did like a dare like right here or something. But even then, he's probably just gonna get out an attack like a dash D layout before you. So you want to focus on playing from a better position here and actually taking your time to pressure him, because you had the advantage in this situation, but you didn't actually play it. You just gave it up instantly, and then he's able to get in for that. So definitely good to look at, but we'll see more examples like that. Right here, you had a punish for side light, you went for a D light, so that's just a misplay an option select. Here you just went straight in from disadvantage with the dash side light, and that's definitely not good to do. You want to try to find a better opportunity to get a side light here, because when you're going towards someone like this and going for side light, obviously like they're gonna want to back up. So if he has all the stage to play with, you don't really want to try to get a side light here unless he's going towards you. So yeah, right there, just not finding the right opportunity to go from and just going for the side light, or just basically, I guess you can call it committing to your options too hard. Like that dash jumping in neutral is already a committal option, and like dash side lighting is very committal. So like you kind of want to play that situation to pressure him, and then once you've gotten a reaction out of him, then you can play off of that. But like you're not really playing off of anything right now, you're just kind of going off of instinct and just trying to hit him.
that makes sense, yeah.
Like right there, this is a good example. So right here you dash up in front of him, and then you dash out instantly, which forced out a side light from him. So this movement made sense right here. It was used as a bait, and then here you have the opportunity to punish him. It was just a definitely not the option you should have went for. Like you should have went for a D light here, just because it brings you more damage, and also it just hits farther. Well, yeah, it hits farther. So you definitely want to look for that. But like this was basically what you did here was good. It's just the option that you chose that was bad.
Yeah.
And that's ways to get up from disadvantage. So right here, you went close to him, or no, what the hell? He did a D light. So yeah, when he did the D light, whenever someone misses a move, obviously they're gonna be pressured to want to actually like get dodge out of there or like jump out of there. So right here, he got pressured to dodge just because he just missed, and this is your opportunity now to like find a way in, which you did. So you didn't actually punish on his spot dodge here. You just wanted to get into the stage, which is still fine, because you know it could be hard to hit the person there sometimes, and it's kind of awkward like in the situation, I guess. But right here, yeah, he spot dodged and he chose to bait, which was an option. But like that's examples about how to find your opportunities. Like he baited a D light, and then he was pressured to go for like a side light and a spot dodge.
I don't even know what that side light was.
Yeah, this is definitely just greed. But yeah, it's just pure instinct here. Like this is another side light from the last time we saw it. It's just side lighting from the disadvantage, and it actually wasn't like you trying to play the neutral and find a place to pressure from and find an opportunity. So you want to actually play the neutral more and a little bit slower here, so that like you are able to focus on actually what's going on and play off of it. Because right now you don't really have much information, just because you're relying off of like pure instinct to hit your attacks. You want to rely off of like actually like the information that you receive by moving around someone.
Yeah.
Which I guess right now would be you just kind of feeling him out. Obviously, you're not going to know anything for sure because it's just the start of the game. Like right here was super good. Like you jump towards him without doing an attack. Here you kind of committed too hard though. Like I wouldn't jump twice, because right here he could have just hit you with the D light, or side light or anything, recovery. But this was good pressure from you. Could have been a little bit better just for not overcommitting. But right here you're moving around him without using a move, and then once he spot dodges, you're covering that like instantly, just because you're there and you're able to put yourself in a position to attack from that's like covering everything he could do. So it was what you did there was just pressured him and successfully landed your attack. So you definitely want to replicate that situation much more often. Right there, it's just super good that you did that, because you didn't throw out an attack and you were actionable for whenever the right moment to throw out an attack was, which was when you pressured him out. Yeah, like for example, right here, this guy kind of pressured you out just by jumping around you without doing an attack. Forced out your dodge and then went for the hit.
Yeah.
So it's good that you don't even feel pressured here, to be honest, because right here, if you just go for a jump nair, you'd hit him instantly. Like keeping him off the platform, or even a D light. It's good to feel pressured when it calls for it. Like obviously the opponent's going to hit you sometimes, but right here he's just moving around you to find opportunity. So if you don't give them an opportunity and just kind of interrupt their thought process just by going for the move like really quickly, then that's just like a successful interaction for you.
That makes sense, yeah.
So you never really want to give them that space to play with for free. You want to just keep them off that platform because you have the ability to nair it and cover the entire thing. That's one of the best things on guitars. So yeah, right here, it's really important. So you're in the disadvantage. You're trying to find a way in, so you dash jump. And dash jumping here, I wouldn't recommend it. It's pretty risky. He can D-light you, or maybe even just N-light you or dare you as you're dash jumping in. Dare is a long shot, but like N-light and D-light is definitely a threat when it comes to dash jumping into the stage. So right here, you did get in with the dash jump, so this is fine. You dash back out to just be safe and make sure you're not getting hit by anything. And he's still in the air. So at this moment, when nothing has really obviously like worked out for you and he's just kind of not really forcing anything out, now you just kind of want to go in knowing that like he's just going to try to jump around to find the right opportunity. He's not actually going to use his dodge and panic super hard or force out a move. So you had to go for the first hit if you actually like want to successfully win this interaction. Right here, you can move around so much, but if nothing really happens for you, like you're not able to get the hit, then you're just forcing yourself into submission. Like right here, you're forcing yourself into a bad position because nothing's really happening, so you don't want to risk anything. But you're actually like putting yourself at risk.
And then,
yeah, so yeah, you just kind of want to go for the nair here. So honestly, like to put it in similar terms, I would recommend trying to just go for the Qatar nair more, because like it's an option that's like it covers a lot and it's not really risky. So you can say it's like conditioning for the like for you for the opponent because it's going to keep them out of the air, and it's also going to give you information like if nair works here, then they're a player that's like gets pressured in the air, and then you can just nair them, I guess.
That makes sense.
But there's other ways to process it too, like once you start nairing someone a lot, they go on the ground, then you can get more side lights. Yeah, I'd recommend being a little bit more unpredictable on the edge here. Knowing that he has the end line, knowing that he's spaced like this is already calling for an end light. So you want to be kind of baiting. So right here, what I would recommend was like, if you really wanted to get up, you can either jump up and like bait out the end light right here, and then jump stair to punish, or you can like jump dodge in like that. But that's also pretty risky. I would recommend trying for the bait, seeing what happens, and then if that doesn't work, going for the dodge, because if he's not moving from that position, then I mean, there's nothing really good you can do, but there's ways to get around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this punish would have been big. I'm lucky. I don't know how you get side lights here, actually. Yeah, so definitely, this is just a issue. Not a big issue, but like just a problem you want to work on. Like right here, after you hit this weapon throw and you side light from the disadvantage, he just backs up, and he always is backing up after you go for these side lights. So you want to really get into your head that like side lighting from this position is 8 out of 10 times it's not going to work, just because the opponent could back up really easily. So you want to find a better position to side light from, or do it a little bit more, I guess, better. Like instead of side lighting that early, you dash towards them, make them dash away, and then like half a second later, then you side light, and that'd be enough to like catch them here.
That makes sense.
But what I would recommend is you weapon throw, and then after weapon throwing and forcing out this dodge, you don't actually back up this far. You just go like right here, and then side light in instantly, because people always usually like dodge in instantly off weapon throws. That's just like the instinct, and you want to be close enough to catch them so that they can't get away. Right there, you're just too far, so you got away. Overall, we went over like a lot of specific situations, but the main thing is trying to like find a good position and then play that position. Like, you know what I mean? Like right now, you're kind of like a little bit too all over the place. Like right now, when he's on the edge, or when you're on the edge and he's like holding the stage control, you're just going with the side light, like without really trying to pressure or play that situation a little bit more to feel it out.
Makes sense.
You kind of want to learn what he's going to do as you approach, like throughout the game, so that you can adapt and maybe like delay your side lights more, get a little bit closer before you do them, then learn how to hit them. I mean, it kind of relates to your positioning, like not being too committal with your movement, and actually like right here, I think this is not gonna work for you as often as it should, or as you think it is. Like when you do dash jump and dodge back, it preferably you would want to practice doing something more simple that's not as committal, which is just an empty hop. If you just did a jump fast fall right here, avoid the D light and then punish with the side light, that's most of the that's where you're gonna find your punishes most of the time. Just because simply like if you ever dash in, you're committing towards them, and you're gonna be forced to do something if you always do that. So you never want to be forced to do something. You want to be like free. Empty hopping is gonna allow you to do that. So that would be number 2. It's just learning I guess the best way to avoid things so that you're quicker and you can punish them like on the dot. Oh yeah, how'd you die on this first stock? I forgot. Oh yeah, I guess number 1 is fine. Number 2 is what's it called? What did we just go over? Am I tripping? Wait, what did we just go over? I forgot.
Yeah, being overly committal.
Oh yeah. Being overly committed with your movement, you want to just do anti-hop, and then third would be what's it called? Yeah. Okay, my bad. Not letting up your pressure like in this situation. Like you want to, if you have a stair like this, or you hit someone towards the edge, like you know how you're hitting guitar stairs and you're kind of like backing up off of it and not getting too much extension when you could have like dash delighted.
Yes.
You could extend your combos a little bit better by keeping that positioning and actually like basically just keeping it going. Like I don't think you should ever want to let up the pressure and back up unless the opponent is going to wake up like this. You should never want to allow the opponent to breathe, because with guitars and gauntlets, like everything relies off of your momentum and how you control the pace of the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, here, super important for that. So that's like the third main thing. So yeah, that number 1, number 2, number 3 is just continuing your reads and your combos and keeping your pressure going, and that basically stems off of number 1, which is like keeping a good position to pressure from, because then you'll just find your hits easier. So yeah, that's I guess that's the 3 things that we can summarize into. Unless you have anything to mention, I think that's fine.
No, yeah, that sounds about right to me.
All right. So yeah, that's basically it. And
Okay.
yeah, if anything comes up, like you're reminded of any specific situation, you're not sure what we went over, you can always just let me know.
All right.
All right, man.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem. Peace out.
Peace.